They're arming our police now. This and more
he has
at 5 a.m.
Snowball.
I mean,
as a part of the militia, I'm allowed to now have a deadly.
There was this little
snowball.
snowball fight between high school kids and some cops, right? And the cops were like, they posted on Twitter with a message like, "We had to retreat. The word that we were outnumbered. Next time we'll bring in the ME."
Nice. And then
Basically SWAT.
Yeah, I know, Brian.
That would be the audience.
Wait, we're still recording?
We are recording.
Oh, you.
What do you think?
Thanks for telling me now and for not having my mic in front of me.
I don't care.
What's the entire point of a conversation that nobody can hear the half of it?
Because they can hear my half of it, and I'm still an interesting and funny person. Thank you.
Want me to stroke your dick as well as your ego?
Well, I notice you're slow to catch on to things, like the fact that you need a controller to play the game.
I was just like, hey, I'm gonna fucking have a sip of water. Please enlighten me when you're going to record.
I mean, you already took your sip of water. What? You even put your bottle away.
True, but you could just say it.
I moved to the keyboard.
I didn't see it. I don't
also
always
thought
see
it would be
everything,
funny
Brian.
because I didn't realize the mic was away from your mouth. So I was like, this is a pretty funny conversation. Pretty wholesome thing, too.
No welcome back. No nothing.
But you know, that's how I roll, man. It's all very impromptu. That's how the first podcast started. I didn't tell anyone I was recording, and they just went like, "Oh, all right, everybody, let's have a little podcast." And
I was right on the first to say some very controversial things, so I'm happy I know
and
now.
then the anime podcast that's mostly about Naruto with Nathaniel and Tim started.
The Naruto cast. How did I get myself into this mess? Because I was very distracted. Well, that arrow to the foot really did it to me, didn't it?
You know, I really this new manga, right? Because the other one I was reading, I've caught up on it. It's a monthly thing, so basically it's called something butterfly or daily butterfly.
Daily butterfly.
Yeah, it's basically this manga about a girl who can't really speak. So it's just like Komi-san, right?
Mary Sue.
Like Helen Keller.
Oh, Harry Keller.
But she can see and hear and talk, but she doesn't. And then because she's like extremely cute and beautiful, so she's constantly bothered by girls and boys alike.
Wow.
So she stopped talking entirely. Well, mostly. But then there's this guy who's really cool, just kind of a quiet fella, just generally. He talks a lot talks to guys like a normal person, but he can't really talk to girls.
But luckily this girl doesn't talk back.
So they both like sort of meet one another because the guy's really ridiculously handsome or something, and every girl wants to bone him. So I mean, it took me a couple of chapters more than just a couple of chapters to get into it, because honestly, dude, it was kind of a I don't want to say boring, but even for a slice of life manga, there wasn't a lot happening. And I guess that was to set the tone of the manga to be... Sorry, just burped a little.
Don't worry.
And I guess to like set the atmosphere right or whatever. But yeah, so I've been getting into that, and it's just it's kind of boring, honestly. It's not very good.
I mean, it just seems like social issues.
Instead, I'll talk about that manga I started out the conversation with, because I got caught up with it, and it was it's called Horimiya, and it's like a newer version of an older thingamajig, and it was it's fucking pretty good.
God, all
about
these fucking guys have
boy and a girl
Jesus
with like secret. Like the guy looks like a total otaku figure at school, doesn't talk much, so he's shy. Who's a bit weird because he keeps his he keeps he keeps his winter clothes on throughout summer because. And we found, and then
'Cause
there's
it's
this
cool
gr-
like
and
that.
then there's a girl who's really popular, has a lot of friends, she's pretty cute, and everybody seems to think like she's a hip teenager, but really she's just kind of like, she's a teenager, but she basically acts like an old housewife, because she has to take care of her little brother because their parents are never really around. And they keep their little secrets because the other guy is actually secretly a pretty cool fella. He's got tattoos. He's pretty dirty mouth, and he got piercings and shit that he hides at school. And he wears contact lenses normally, and has pretty long hair that he wears in a ponytail. Right, and he also wears in like he's basically wears in the punk style or rebellious style.
He's a delinquent.
Yeah. So they both found out about each other's secret because the guy finds her little brother who is crying because something brings him to her house. Like, hey, I found your little brother who's crying, etc. And then they recognize one another and go, oh shit. And then they have a little secret. They start becoming friends, and then they actually start dating. They actually fucking start dating. And
Actual dating?
yeah, it actually happens sometimes.
More than holding hands?
Yeah. So
Actually kiss?
yeah. And they
What
also,
the fuck?
Yeah, and they also fuck.
Actual romance?
Yeah, it's an actual.
Man, they're really
romance,
trying
dude.
to get Japan to
And
fuck,
they're
aren't they?
even like talking and like stuff about marriage and shit, right?
Holy
They've already
shit.
decided that they want to stay together, right? Even after high school and stuff like that.
What idiots.
So basically, that's happening now, and there's little subplots to it and stuff, and it's pretty cute. It's a cute because I really like the art style. It's got this really cutesy, funny little how do you call that? I don't know, a little bubbly fucking I don't
Bubbly
know.
feeling.
Yeah,
I
guess
get
so.
it. Gets you the fizz. Gets you nice and
It's-
warm and
it's
fizzy
nice.
feeling.
It's pretty good. So that's what because I don't really usually read manga. I only really read it when I'm on the bus, right?
Yes.
So I make sure to pick out stuff that isn't ecchi, and usually just romance stuff. And the reason I don't pick anything ecchi is because I noticed because I never used to really notice. I just used to read like Komi-san on the bus, and I would be. And one day I realized that the person next to me was reading with me.
People are always snooping in the Netherlands.
Yeah. So what happens is I'm just like, fuck, this guy's fucking snooping. And at first I was a little embarrassed, but I decided I couldn't stop because otherwise he would know that I would know, and I'd be even more embarrassed.
For the both of you.
So I was just kind of like, shit, I'll keep reading, fuck it. But then I noticed, I started paying more attention to it, and I noticed it happening fairly frequently, actually, like 1 in every 10 bus rides, right? And considering I take the bus like 4 times a week, that's quite often. So I try to not, read anything too raunchy, and I like the really wholesome and funny stuff, cute stuff like that.
I mean, in
So-
general, it's just
but
a
yeah,
good
man.
idea not to fucking do,
I mean,
watch raunchy stuff
At
in
worst,
public.
or someone is gonna sit next to me and ask me about it, and I'll make a new friend. That would be the most embarrassing thing for me because fuck knows I'm too fucking socially awkward to handle such a simple situation. And at best, someone will go, "Dude, it's my favorite manga." We'll be instant best friends.
Or you don't really like it and you're like, sorry, dude.
Yeah, like that Daily Butterfly one. Just like, it's kind of boring, man. I gotta be honest, man. He fucking yells at me.
Or
What? Fucking talking is my fucking waifu, you fucking bitch.
Or you're on the bus and you see somebody else reading a manga and then you start giving your opinion on it.
Oh no, I'd never do that. I would not even approach him, dude. I wouldn't. I would look at him, and I would just be like, "Oh, nice, they're reading manga." Oh,
And it's
they're reading-
trash.
Oh, I've read that manga. It's pretty shit, but oh well.
Make a little
And that's
mental
all.
note not to trust that guy ever in your life.
I mean, fucking. I don't like approaching people at all. Not even people I know. I honestly, that's why I never message first. That's how I lose a lot of friends, because I'm not the one messaging first. And the reason for that is that honestly, I have this fear that even if I message only once, that I might in a year, that I might come across as pushy or annoying, right? I don't know why I have this, but it's really like fucking I just don't want to message first. So that's why it's good to have friends like Dennis and Daniel who are like, yo, dude.
Hey, what's up? Hey,
Hey, asshole. You're still alive, right?
hey, cousin.
You're still going, right?
How about we go bowling?
There's no rope in your room.
I can confirm there's no rope in the room.
No, I don't need that shit.
Yeah, you can just use the toilet paper and make a
Life's
rope out
awesome
of that.
enough.
Exactly.
It's entertaining, so I all manage. What the fuck are you even looking for at this point?
I don't know, man. Something to deal with these big boys. Fuck it. Fuck it. You're all faithful.
Alright.
See if that does some impact instead of those little Japanese toothpicks. If I offend anybody with that, then sorry, but that's your issue.
So we have this little Japanese device at work, right? And someone else at the company fucking took it from me. And I still don't know who.
But when I find out,
Oh, mate.
I'm gonna kill him.
Honestly, it's this little Japanese little thingy. It even says, like, made in Japan. And it's obviously Japanese invention. You know why? It's a stapleless stapler.
yeah.
And I was so happy having it. Because when we have orders and I need to staple something to that order, you know, I have to keep those order at the laptops that we're building. So I have to fucking make sure that it's not a fucking iron staple, so that it don't scratch the fucking laptop when I'm shuffling the papers around or like trying to figure something out from an order. I just fucking
Vermin.
I want that fucking thing back already.
I need a
Jesus.
stapler.
I'll even order one myself if I have to, but fuck man, it'll have to be a Japanese one.
I mean, you can write it off as a business expense.
Mate, I've been thinking about just buying a giant box of pens. You know why? Because I had a big box of pens at work that was already in the drawer at my my workstation. And you know what happens? Fucking, it's been not even half a year. The fucking box is empty, dude. I don't have any pens.
Dude,
The pens, I don't know where they go. Where the fuck do my pens go?
Dude, at
Honestly,
work.
people don't take them people don't take them home. I just they fucking don't need that many pens at home. Fuck them. They don't forget them that often. They pick it up to write something on a piece of paper and put it back down. I always see them do it. They never put fucking pens in their pockets. So where the fuck do they go? They have to be somewhere in my workplace, right? And I look fucking everywhere, dude. I put 4 pens on the fucking testing bench. You know what fucking happens, dude? Before the end of the fucking day, all of those goddamn pens are gone, dude. I fucking hate it, mate. Honestly, there is some fucking cop gobbler going around just fucking stealing my fucking pens, and I can't fucking find anything to write shit on, even though I have to write all fucking day.
Dude, I buy a box of pens at work.
And they do it with my
every
markers as well. I need those markers. Otherwise, my fucking interns don't realize that something is important.
Can't you put this in a memo to your people, like just a
Fucking-
voice memo?
Fucking give me back my Japanese stapler, my pens, and my marker, or I'm gonna kill everyone and then myself.
I need the fucking office supplies. God damn it.
Jeez, don't
Right?
make me go to Staples.
Oh no. You don't want to go to Staples. They really
It's all the
rip
way
you
out
off.
in the industry area. It's too far from my house. It's like a fucking 20-minute walk. Anyway, I'm moving soon to like a floor up. It's pretty funny. Dude, I looked at the view. It's better there.
Yeah.
I can actually see the train station.
Oh, nice.
My fucking thing.
Can you see people at the train
I
station?
think so. Yeah.
Oh, you can snoop.
You could snoop, man. I could just see what's happening over there. Is anybody fighting? Is anybody I know there?
Can I
Yeah,
see
dude.
anybody cheating right there?
But I mainly just want the better view for the summer and also for New Year's Eve, because right now when I look out my window right now, right, it's
You
all
don't see
just
shit.
fucking industrial shit. Also, I have to stand up to look out of my window because I put foil on the window. Something I regret. I should put a little curtain.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do in my new room. Just put a
That's
half
better.
curtain across the thingamajig. But yeah, man, I already figured out what the new setup is gonna be. I've looked at because I can look at my room and go, it's gonna be the exact same room, so I should be able to figure it out. But I can't because of all the furniture. They
Yeah.
sort of warp my perspective, right?
Yes.
So I stood in that room, was completely empty, the exact same size as this
perfect.
one, and I looked at all the space that I had, and I was like, yes, right, I know what I'm gonna do here. So, Yeah, so basically it's the mirrored version of this room. So the doors is over there, and the window is like to that wall. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah,
You're
right.
in the.
So what I'm gonna do is right. My bed is gonna stand because there's like there's a plug over on that wall. So I'll put my bed on against that one right next to the door.
Yes.
And then the fridge, the same position that it's now. Desk at the fucking wall. Why am I swearing so much anyway?
Are you from fucking Boston or something?
No, I think the problem is that
Right.
I'm just kind of, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm tired and I can't find the right verbs or whatever.
Yeah, so instead of
Nouns
saying
or
like, you're just
whatever.
saying fucking and doing and shit, and you're just gonna be fucking doing that, and it's gonna be fucking right, mate.
Anyway, so I'm gonna put the desk at that corner over there, like perpendicular to. So
Where
not,
it's now?
Yeah,
Yes.
and then put the chair that would be around there, and then the couch would be also perpendicular behind that.
Yes. So you can both just sit in front of
Exactly, and against that wall, I could put because it'll be against that wall still.
it. Yes.
So there I could put a closet next to the door.
Yes.
Cause I don't need a big closet since I'm gonna chuck some old shit out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Dude, that always helps.
I mostly need. Cause I need but I'll need to. I'm gonna have to buy a new closet. It's gonna be expensive. Fuck. Well, closets are always expensive.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, it's a lot of wood.
And
I get it.
making it yourself is just a hassle.
Yeah. I mean, shit, dude. My granddad. My dad. You know what? My dad was like fucking. Was just like looking at prices for desks, right, for our room. But he was like, these are so small, and they cost so much, that he was like, I'm gonna. He went to the store and he got a. He got a work. Tafelblad, fucking.
A workspace.
Sort of, yeah, workspace. A long ass plank, basically, that was already like fully garnished, so it had like the fake wood texture on top, like the plastic stuff. And he basically put it across the room with like beams underneath it that ran like triangular, like bloop, from the corner to the thing. And so basically, the one side of my room all the way to the other side of the room was my desk. I was sleeping in the attic back in those days. So that meant I had a fucking what was it? I think it was a 3.5 meter desk that I had. It was so fantastic.
Oh my god, I killed one, Brian.
But I won't do that in my new room because it
killed one.
would take up too much space.
Big Bertha for the fucking win.
Back in that attic, I had a lot of space.
Attics are great, dude.
Well, I fucking hated it because mine had a lot of silverfish and also mice would crawl in.
Yeah, I keep.
I hated that.
I've had that too. It's not fun.
I absolutely, because it wouldn't happen once or twice. It would happen constantly.
Yes.
Because I lived in a neighborhood with apparently a lot of mice. Because my neighbors were complaining about it too. Oh man, but yeah, so that's gonna be fun moving and just laying the floor in.
Because you don't have to do a lot to the
walls.
fucking place, right?
No, I mean I don't even have to do anything up to my room other than put the floor in because they already painted one of my walls green.
Oh.
Isn't that just great, man? I can just move and have my walls pre-painted.
That's a cool ass weapon.
I'm just a fucking lucky fella. I've been a lucky fella this year.
Dude,
so
I'm glad.
far.
I'm glad you're getting into a little nice place. It's good
It's
for
really
you.
cool, man. And there's one spot on that wall that's kind of ugly because there's screw holes on it that were badly plugged. Yes, I got a lot of posters and a wall tarp.
You don't have to do shit with it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I already figured out where I'm gonna put the posters, so
Nice.
it's gonna be good.
Or have an entire layout.
Exactly, man. It's gonna be fun. My grandpa's really excited. We told him he's allowed to help, but he's old as shit, so he's not allowed to do much. But we cannot, for the life of us, fucking stop the guy, dude.
Of course not.
He's just got too much fight in him. He's 82.
Oh.
82, and the guy's just still going. He still drives. He's and like it's not like I'm talking like 80, and you're like thinking he's walking with with a stick and he's got one foot in the grave.
No, he's like 60.
Yeah, because you've met him, right?
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what he's like. He's not like an old man at all.
He's like an old bundle of joy.
Oh, dude, he's fucking great. I love the guy, dude. When we helped him out with his moving, right? It was pretty fucking cold, and actually ended up getting pneumonia from that. But yeah, dude, we were helping out, and our other family members were not able to be there to help, so we just
what?
So we just did all the work. But
I deal with this problem, Brian.
we promised. My grandpa expected us to take out the fucking. What the fuck is that?
Dude.
I only just started paying attention to the things that are going on the screen. I've been staring at the screen. I just didn't see anything.
Oh my god! I told you I dealt with that problem. He did that himself. I'm proud of him.
Is this like the first time that you've glitched the game?
Mate, I've glitched the game plenty of times.
On the show?
Yeah.
Man,
It's not like Dark Souls 1.
All right, well, listen up, every game company listening, because I know everybody's just fucking sitting at the edge of their seats every minute over at those EEA executive meetings, just waiting to see what next wisdom we're gonna spout out about video games. For a channel that is centered around video games, we don't talk about video games at all.
Well,
have we how much do we speak about video games in general?
only about the video games we play. And even then, it's like complaining about it.
True. So yeah, man, let's just hire us as
Game testers.
Game testers, man. Q&A. I mean, that's apparently just the worst fucking job.
Yeah, you never want to play video games in your life.
Because it's no longer fun anymore. Because you have to do very specific things, get into every mechanic. So you're just so aware of them now that you can't play a game and go like, oh, this is great. You just kind of go like, oh, fucking this shit again. I mean,
something?
you must be amazing at video
Ooh,
games if you've
attention.
done like enough years of that, though. I imagine
get
you
good at
pick up a
breaking
lot of
games.
skills. You just enter. You just buy a fucking
Oh!
early access game. First thing you do is just break it. Man, you
Next time in Jazzgrass?
yeah. Next time on Jazzgrass, everybody. See you next time. Bye.